Like, I don't know since when that was a style that was popular. Like, I don't want to see a bush, okay? I don't want to see it. If it's there, it's there. But shoot, don't let it be out while you're out at a beach or something. You know, like like it's popping out. Like that's indecent. And did we forget that fact? Did we forget that Shakira isn't from America? She Colombian. Right now, we got a little bit of an update on D4Vd. He freaking changed the title to the name of his house, like of the houses that he owns. He changed the name to his mother's name. Even weirder is that now they're saying that like she might have actually OD'd, and they just freaking found her, and then they just like, oh, they got scared. So then, because at the same time she was a missing child, so right now they're like, they're probably like, oh shoot, she's a child, and like she's within our possession, and she did, you know, she OD'd. It's another spooky season episode. Today is the 16th of October, guys. And yet again, I'm doing another solo podcast. I'm looking for a new host. I mean, a new co-host. Job application is right here. He'll come in, you know, sub in, you know, whatever, you know. We just want somebody to sub in because I need to have a discourse with somebody, you know. I need to have that A-B conversation so we could be vibing, you know. We could be chilling, we could be riding, you know. But, you know, I'm going to say this right now. Starting today, from this point moving forward, editing and everything else within the channel is going to only be elevated, okay? When I tell you the things, the ideas I have in my head that are going to elevate this channel, you'll know, because it will be right in front of your face, bro. Everything, every little thing that I do is gonna be in front of your face. You're gonna see it here, you're gonna see it there. If you don't see me on YouTube, you're gonna see me on TikTok. If you don't see me on TikTok, you're gonna see me on my MySpace. All right, you're gonna see me everywhere. You will freaking be in the toilet, and I will be literally right under your freaking ass cheeks, man. That's how freaking crazy everything I'm gonna do is gonna go. All right, you won't even know what hit you, type deal, bro. You know, that's just what I'm saying. But anyways, welcome back to another episode of Funk Status, episode 40 something, 44. Said production. It's episode 44. You know, I want to have a little conversation real quick before we start. I want to do a little podcast with low key my mother. That would be a little fire podcast. Not gonna lie, she got stories for days. You know, I might have to cover her face though, so you know she don't get caught up with things. But she gonna be on there one day, right? I do have a planned podcast with my friend. He's gonna come on Sunday, and we're gonna record and we're gonna shoot something. So you gonna stay tuned for that one. And he's already been here before, so he used to it now a little bit. You know, that video went a little crazy. It was nice. It was vibey. It was vibey. It was type cool, bro. It was cool. But you know what? We're gonna get into a little bit of the news, okay? Breaking news. Is this true? Kim Kardashian made panties with pubes, I guess. My thing is, in the fashion industry, I know that these things are very common to have like some crazy body parts or something in like as part of like the attire that you wear, but like wouldn't you think that that's a little uncomfortable doing like freaking pubic hair on pubic hair? Like, that's a little weird to me, not gonna lie. I don't know since when that was a style that was popular. Like, I don't want to see a bush, okay? I don't want to see it. If it's there, it's there, but shoot, don't let it be out while you're out at a beach or something, you know? Like, like it's popping out. Like, that's indecent, and it's just not right. It's just not right. That's just what I'm gonna say about that. But next news. Okay. So still people are going crazy over Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, why are they going crazy over Bad Bunny still? Why are they still over here saying like, bro, he don't deserve it, whatever. Like he shouldn't be up there. He's not an American citizen. Buddy, he did you guys know that Puerto Rico is a part of the United States of America, hence him being Americano? Yeah, that's true. He is considered an American because he was born in a territory that is a part of America. So I don't understand where it's even hazy. He's an American citizen. And the fact that people are really saying like, this is an American sport, it should be an American freaking thing. It's like, I don't think that should have happened. I don't think that should have happened. You know, I just find it weird. But what exactly happened with the whole Bad Bunny situation? Well, right now, due to the fact that they do not like him being on there, what's going on? What is that? A freaking...
My violin.
Why you got a violin? What the heck? Pan it to the camera. They said, get the camera. What is that? Put that right there real quick. What is this? What is this?
It's my violin game.
Got a whole violin in there. What is he violin? Does it show? Does it show? Pan it a little bit.
Whoa, knocking up over the equipment.
He said, I swear, but what the heck? That shit's huge, man. I remember when I used to want to play that back in the day in like little middle school, like elementary. For real, yeah. He said, so he's trying to learn how to do that?
Bro. I've been fingering.
You been fingering it, bro? Man, blood, sweat, and tears start going on that. Look, those are thick, little thickies, so you'll be good.
You right?
Yeah, those are a little thick. Those will last a little bit. Like, they don't get as sharp, so you'll be fine. Bro, I think. Because like with the little one, the charlota or whatever, those shits fucking hurt like a month. You know? But okay, well, thank you for the show and tell. Thank you for the show and tell.
I had to show the bros the new instrument now.
Dude, that reminds me of the freaking Ark of Noé, bro. That end right there, that'd be looking like it. All right, back to it. I was talking about freaking Bad Bunny. All right. So Bad Bunny has been naturalized here. He was born here and everything. You know, he was good. He good to go. I don't know why people are over here saying these things. And the fact that people are saying this is an American sport, we need American artists. Did we forget that the Beatles isn't from America? Did we forget that fact? Did we forget that Shakira isn't from America? She Colombian? Did we forget that the AC/DC isn't from America? How we gonna forget these facts? How we gonna forget these things, man? And another thing, all right? Kiss, one of the freaking the lead guitarist, he got injured, all right? But he's in stable condition type deal. I don't know what happened. He collapsed. Something happened. I don't know. All I know is that Kiss member got injured and got hurt. And so I'm gonna have the thing right here at timestamp 8 minutes and 5 seconds. And so that's what happened to him. That's crazy. That is crazy. Next on the news, right now we got a little bit of an update on D4Vd, El David, because right now, what happened to the whole entire case? It's getting even hazier. All right, it's getting hazier because right now he freaking changed the title to the name of his house, like of the houses that he owns. He changed the name to his mother's name. He gave it to his mom. Why he did that? Why he would do that? I don't know. I honestly I don't know why. That's a little sketch if you ask me. But at the same time, I already had all the titles that said he was innocent. So he's innocent still until proven guilty. All right. And then right now they're talking. The TMZ reporter talked to one of the lawyers, one of the people that are involved in this case. I don't think it's a lawyer, but it's somebody that's involved in the case. And he asked him a question like, "Do you guys know who a suspect is? Who could be one of the people that are involved?" And they said, "This dude, right now we're still under investigation. We can't say anything." And like they're investigating, and then they're like, "Do you have a suspect? Like, are you guys on to somebody at least?" And they're like, "Bro, we cannot discuss anything right now. This is like a freaking sealed case, bro. Like people, they're like, there's no words, and nobody has spoken to David. The manager is trying to freaking steer away from him, even though now it sounds like he could be involved in it. It's getting really weird." I'm getting really weird vibes from that. And what else is like even weirder is that now they're saying that like she might have actually OD'd and they just freaking found her, and then they just like, oh, they got scared. So then, because at the same time she was a missing child, so right now they're like, they're probably like, oh shoot, she's a child, and like she's within our possession, and she did, she OD'd. They were scared. They freaking hid the body in a freaking trunk. So it's like, I feel like if D4Vd was out on tour and she was at the house, I feel like she was with his friends and they did some stuff, and because of that she OD'd. Like everybody was probably like slumped up, not even conscious at that point. And all of a sudden when they came to, they saw her like laying there like in the movie Blood In Blood Out. If y'all ain't seen that movie, bruh, y'all should watch it. This one guy freaking did heroin, and then he was like all slumped up, right? And then this kid, he decided, what did he do? So then he freaking took a little bit of that, boom, died. R.I.P. little bro. R.I.P. little bro. But that's what my theory is, honestly, on that. Because the D4VD case right now is like, you can't find any other stuff. Like, it's really hard. Ever since like all the information that I gave, there's nothing else. There really is nothing else. Pim, there's another thing right now for that freaking halftime show for. What is that? What is that freaking thing? The Charlie Kirk thing. Whatever it is. That's how irrelevant it is to me. Freaking pinpoint. What? Fucking, I forgot. But they're saying that who they want to? I don't know why they want to have Kid Rock in there. Who is Kid Rock? I don't know the guy. I never met him. And they want to have Crow in there. Or freaking something like that. They want to have these freaking all-American freaking bands and freaking the country singers and all whatnot. Like, okay, do you, I guess, pop off? But now the question is, how are you guys gonna do it? Are you guys gonna do a halftime show? Like, are you guys gonna like have a venue and then people are gonna show up and like watch it there, or are you guys just gonna do it all as like a virtual thing and just like have it just be like a streaming thing? That it's like, okay, now your set is done. Now you come in, and nobody's in the crowd because it's all online. I don't know. I honestly I don't know how that's gonna work, bro. But I guess that's what's going on with that. And then right now, I saw this like a few weeks ago, almost a month, whatever, on the Diddy case. So the Diddy case, they came to a verdict. That verdict being him being in prison for 4 years. 4 freaking years, man. It's like, how do they let these people go so fast, so easily? Like, okay, freaking he did some crazy stuff. Things that freaking people do that are to the level and the degree of him, they get way more time. And he just gets to like freaking basically get a slap on the wrist for what he did. Is crazy. In other breaking news, a Hanover Park police officer got arrested. Why he got arrested? His visa expired years ago, and he was a cop. I'm assuming then he did everything the legal way. He got his visa, he got his worker's permit to be here in the States legally. This is how it shows to you that even if you try and do everything the legal way and the legal process, it's like he's a freaking cop. He freaking obeys basically as many laws as he can. Because at the end of the day, right, his freaking visa was expired, and that's against the law for him to be here. He overstayed his visa. He can't be here. But it's like, how long does it take for you to freaking just be like, okay, his visa expired, but he's a cop? Or, oh, his visa is expired, but he's working hard and he's not doing anything wrong in society? When is it going to come to a point where we decide, you know what? Those people deserve to stay. Let's give them a citizenship right away, immediately, right? Why don't we do that? I don't understand. But it's just crazy. So he got arrested, and I guess he's gonna get deported, or hopefully they find a way for him to not get deported, and they just go like, oh, you know what? You're a cop. You'll be good. You'll be fine. But breaking news. Donald Trump, he stopped a war. He stopped a major war, guys. Hamas. He stopped freaking Netanyahu doing his craziness in freaking genocide. He stopped it, bro. Freaking Donald Daddy Trumpo freaking stopped a war. Actually, not really. He did not. There's still, just because right now they're in this grace period where they stopped freaking invading each other's territory. They are still very much fighting, and they're still very much freaking visualize, like they're looking all over the place, and they're still like storming in a way. Like they're just freaking looking. They're looking around. There's still bombs that are being thrown. It's still crazy, but it's just the fact that that's not what they show on the media. They be showing that, oh, he stopped it. And then guess what else he said? I think he even said, I think you should pardon Netanyahu. The guy that created this problem in the first place, he's going to be set free for real? Or he's going to be like, you know what? Just let him, like, he good. He good to go. Like, he is a killer, my guy. Like, maybe he didn't do it himself, but he was the one that ordered people to do it. The whole Hamas and the other people, I forgot, the Jews, man, the Jews. It's just crazy that they freaking released some of the hostages, and that they have X amount of time to release them, or else they're gonna go back to war. So it's like, you gotta release these guys now, even the bodies that you have dead, whatever, release them to us. Okay, vice versa, my guy. Fair play. I'll freaking do the same, dude. Freaking release the Epstein files. That's what I ask. That's what I say. Release the files, man. The PDF. So that's what's going on with that. It's still a warfare. It is still crazy, and we live in a world where life moves badly. Pero there is another thing I forgot to mention on the D4Vd situation. They leaked the police. What is it? The phone call. They released the phone call. The phone call being this. I will show it to you guys, and you shall see. You shall hear for yourself. All right, guys? You shall hear for yourself what exactly it says. There you go. Here it is.
Okay, what's going on? Wonder who could could have done this.
It was a voice changer.
To Celeste. And by the way, no arrests in connection with this call either.
Waller County Sheriff's Office in Amber. Hello? Yeah, Waller County Sheriff's Office.
Hello, I need help.
Okay, what's going on? Where are you at?
My address is...
Okay, what's going on?
I heard, some, gunshots.
Okay. How close to your residence were they?
They were, right outside my house, and I think someone's dead.
Okay, what's your name?
Say it again?
What's your name? Okay, what's a good phone number for you, sir? Okay, why do you believe that somebody's dead?
I just heard, a loud scream, and there was, gunshots.
Loud scream. Okay. After shots. Okay, but you haven't saw or heard anything else after that?
I heard a scream.
Oh, was it a male or a female scream, do you think?
It was a female.
Female? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get deputies headed out that way. Just confirming you're at...
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get them sent that way, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
A new update in it.
That to me sounded pretty weird because he's like, I hear gunshots. He sounded too freaking calm for this. If you really hear it a little bit too, you could tell that's a voice changer. And this was at the time when David's parents got swatted, and now I know the word swatted. So when they got swatted, they did that person that you hear right now. He did the phone call, allegedly, right? So then that's, I guess, what was happening. And I think even when the cops came and they said yo, where's the girl that got shot or whatever? What's going on? And it's that kind of sounded very weird to me. It did not sound like a normal thing. I don't know, man. People are just freaking doing way too much. Also, another breaking news, freaking Donald Trump, guess what he did? He made a watch. Which, to me, I'm like, huh? Why would he? He's a freaking president, and now he's making watches? Now he's a watchman? What is going on here, bro? You're a president. I'm pretty sure they said something about, it not being legal for him to do because of his likeness. As a president, you can't do certain things just because oh, I'm a freaking president, I could do this, whatever this is that. You can't be selling merch like that. And especially when he did the thing for the crypto thing, that too was not that's something that he shouldn't have done, and he did it anyway. He made way more money on that as well. Shoot, I lost money on that, man, not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I freaking put a little bit of money in that and I lost it all. But you gamble sometimes, you gotta gamble. And then another thing that happened, there was a Milwaukee Brewers fan that lost her job because of what she said. She came up to this Latino. And the Latino, he said he's fought 2 wars type deal. I don't know how true that part is because I don't know when the last other war before the war that we had not so long ago was. So I don't know, but he freaking was basically saying that she said I'm gonna call ICE on you because you were drinking a freaking it was a happy Thursday, and she's like, you're not drinking a beer, you're a P word, pussy. So it's okay, I can drink whatever I want to drink, bro. If I want to be healthier, because you know what, at the end of the day, that one is a healthier option. It just is what it is. Also, another breaking news that happened. Okay, hear this. I want to honestly hear you guys' opinion on this, and I want to know what y'all think.
Hoo-yah, Navy! Hoo-yah, Navy! Hoo-yah, Navy!
Hoo-yah, Navy! Hello, ICE. I'd like to make a report. Oh my god. Hoo-yah. Bad Bunny is more American than the First Lady. Oh my. Yeah, not gonna lie. I'm ready for South Park to make an episode on that. Not gonna lie. Hoo-yah, Navy. She's not even saying Navy. She's saying baby. Brody is less American than anybody else here. Shoot. Freaking the freaking cleaning lady outside is freaking more American than she is. She can say, "How are you?" easier than freaking this freaking Melania Trump lady. Like, what in the world are we living in today? This is all a simulation. This is all a simulation. But that happened. That's all I wanted to say. She was saying, hoo-yah, Navy. And then I'm waiting for the Epstein files, though. Just letting y'all know. This is what happened. Ian Watkins, this was 3 days ago, who was a former rock star who sexually abused children, was killed in prison. If y'all don't know who that is, he was a rock star, clearly. And he freaking would he would convince his fans to have intercourse with him. And I think there was at one point that he almost had sex with a newborn child, which is insane as it is, because like he was able to convince a fan to do it. It's like the fan should be in prison as well. Like, what is wrong with you, man? This is kind of sounding like a very cultish type of vibes. So him being killed and off in prison is, I guess, the least of our worries, right? Because now you don't got to worry about that person. But another thing that happened, I forgot to mention this part. There was leaked messages coming out from like a Republican Party of like teenagers, and also like I think it says something mid-30s, 40s of like Nazi type freaking what is it, texts on Discord or something like that. I don't recall, but it'll be up there at timestamp 26 minutes. And I freaking found that very interesting because they were saying racist things. They were saying, "I can't wait for Hitler to come back" type deal. And then they were saying like even more insane stuff like, "Bruh, like we need another Hitler leader." And it's like, Brodies are saying all these things, and they even stated in their messages, like, if this ever comes out, we're getting canceled for sure. Like, and it's like, I'm pretty sure they already said that one kid got fired or something from a job, and I wonder why. It's not like what they're doing is wrong. Freedom of speech, baby. Hey, bruh, y'all wanted freedom of speech, man. They taking it away. But yeah, that's really all there is, to be honest, when it comes to my news that I know of. I don't know anything other than that. I mean, there was a Tennessee explosion. There was an explosion in Tennessee. Specifically, this was in a manufacturing plant. And it was in Humphreys County. There were no survivors in this devastating explosion. This happened 5 days ago. And the fact that there are no survivors and they don't know, that means like no survivors and they don't know the number. It's like, why? How? I mean, they're gonna have to go through the logs, of course, right? They're gonna have to go through the logs and see how many people were on the clock at that time, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, that's easily findable. But I want to see how bad that freaking explosion was, because I didn't see it. And the fact that like that there's like no survivors, how small was that manufacturing plant? Because I don't understand how you wouldn't freaking be able to just run away from that, So I find it very, very weird. I feel like somebody has a role to play into this situation that happened. I don't know though, I don't know. There was another update. Everything is just coming to my mind right now. Honestly, like this is just off the whim, off the rip, whatever. It's gonna be a short one, to be honest. But Cool Kicks, Rami came out and said something around the lines of like, yeah, these are all allegations. Like they said that they were stolen or whatever, you know. But it wasn't true, whatnot. Like, so I'm here to just say, like, okay, they said this that they were real, but then they were accusing them of like all those freaking shoes were stolen or something, and they didn't know. So right now they're going through like the court cases and whatnot, just to see, just to clear their name. They're saying, and they're like, we're gonna clear our name. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be dandy. Which would kind of explain why I even said like, yo, they're still posting on IG like nothing happened. It's like how it is sometimes. People blow things out of proportion. That's why I always say allegedly for everything. Because you don't know in this world, bro. You don't know if you're right, you're wrong. Like everything always comes out a different outcome. But let's see. Do I have one more? Do I have one more to go? There was a helicopter crash that happened in Huntington Beach. I don't know if I talked about this the last podcast. No. Yeah, there was a helicopter crash. And it happened really weirdly because it was so close to the ground and it was so close to the palm trees. It's like, who gave this freaking pilot the driver's license, bruh? The pilot's license, freaking any license in this case. Like, why are you so low to the ground, my guy? Like, do not freaking, like, are your receptors down, G? What's going on with you? You almost killed people. Nobody died. There was no casualties. There was injuries, yes, but no casualties. Thank God. I freaking was kind of discussing this with my coworkers, and we were just saying, because you know my job is very much that has to do with helicopters and airplanes. So I didn't do it though. I didn't do it. I wasn't a part of the situation. But I said that it was too low to the ground, and that when it was by that palm tree, whatever, I feel like that inertia or something with the freaking air pressure, with the air bounce density, whatever the freaking thing, like it was too close to that palm tree that it said, you know what, let me push up, because why are you giving me too much freaking air power right there? I don't like it. So then it pushed up, and then all of a sudden the freaking helicopter went crazy, and it's just like, rah. So it's like, that person should have definitely, like, after that, he should never fly a plane, anything, helicopter, nada, ever. After that, it's like, oh, you're done. Currently, the government is still under fire. They're still shut down, bro. Freaking, what was going on? Freaking, how do you say it? Freaking, where the airplanes are, freaking the airports. Like right now, freaking TSA is so freaking, the lines are crazy. Freaking people are calling off work, man, and they can't get fired because they don't have any other type of workers that would even want to freaking work there for free. Like nobody's getting paid. Everything is bad, and it's like you can't even go to a national park right now because it's shut down. Because national park is getting paid by the government. Like, bro, what is going on with this stuff? Man, they would just take me home, bro. After that, man, the government is messed up. Everybody's messed up. Everybody is selfish. Freaking, I freaking get paid Medicare because I freaking work at a place that I need it. So, man, I'm blessed. But still, bad news for other people. You know, anybody that's obese, sorry, my brother, you picked this guy. You picked this guy. I'm sorry. But honestly, that's all I got for today. It was a short one. Tomorrow there will be more of a structure. I apologize. If you enjoyed something on this episode, please like the video. Share it to your tia. Share it to your uncles. Share it to your brother, your freaking newborn child. Just freaking go into your freaking placenta and freaking hit subscribe from in there, bro. Please, something. So like, comment, and subscribe, or subscribe, like, comment, anything. It's been your boy Michael Cuevas, and this has been another episodio de El Unk Status. Sunday will be, I think I'm gonna post it on Monday, and this one we're just gonna discuss spooky stuff. Okay, I swear, I promise, this one's gonna be an actual really good podcast. Okay, so I hope you guys can bear with me with this episode. It was kind of trash. I didn't mind it, but at the same time, you know, I just feel like it was so unstructured. But if you guys enjoyed something, get anything out of this, you know, live life to the fullest and enjoy everything that you do. Yeah, it's been your boy Michael Cuevas, and I'm officially afuera.